Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what's coming your way. What are the blessings that are going to show up for you this year? If you are enjoying these videos and would like to see more of these, go ahead and hit subscribe. Let's dive into your coffee cup now. It's good to focus on the subject that you want the answers about. Okay. I see some tears of joy, but this was different than the others. It was actually like a chunk of money coming forward here, and also a pathway opening. It's improving the pathway. I feel like you are carving out a pathway for yourself, and the pathway can have like a financial opportunity at the end for you. Something that will increase your energy, because money is all about energy as well. There's a chunk of money, like a blessing waiting for you at the end of it. It seems like it's going to show up within the second month. Maybe this pathway is something already there, that you're not traveling, that you're not going the distance. What do I mean by that? This can be maybe like a relative on the other side of the world inviting you, or you know that they are there. They can actually help you out. But maybe you're choosing to ignore that fact. It is right there. The path is open for you. This doesn't have to, maybe like you're feeling like you don't have like a family member. This was an example. It can be like a place calling you. This happens to the best of us. Sometimes a place calls you. You see them on TV, or you hear them on the radio, or like sometimes the messages comes from certain places around the world. That can be that kind of a place for you. Tears of Joy is telling me this moment something is going to actually lead you there. And there was another Tears of Joy actually fell out around the third month. The difference was it was a chunk of money that fell out, not like a regular event or like something like making you happy. It is going to be something financial support. And this can be the financial support that you need in order to maybe take action, go to this place and enjoy yourself. The thing is, the financial support, when I say, it doesn't have to be something massive in the sense of like you have to move from one country to another. This can be an opportunity for you to maybe just go have a small vacation and maybe test the waters, basically. I was going to say taste the waters. Maybe you like when you go to a different country, you taste their water as well. So it can be something like that, okay? And I think it's Switzerland has the cleanest water, as far as I know. If you know any more information about that, comment down below. Let us know which the country has the cleanest water, tap water I'm talking about. Anyways, I see there's actually a massive cup appearing here within the third month again. After you travel, there's a house, the roof actually showing up here. This can be about moving to a new place. Another thing I see here, I forgot the name of it. It is, there's these otters. They are swimming on their back and carrying their babies on their chest when they're swimming. They hold hands. It's like very actually humanly behavior they have. I see an otter swimming here. This is all about comfort. When the third month comes forward, this can be an opportunity for you to manifest comfort, enjoyment, love, a moment that you can share with others. And I see a star under it, and there's another fish right there. Fish indicates wealth, abundance. There are plenty of fishes in the sea, indicate money coming your way. And the star is your wish fulfillment. So seems like the opportunity will present itself. But I would like to mention also, we're living on a free will based world. So your free will, your action, your energy leaning towards the things that is coming your way is very important. Okay. So if you do that, what happens is you can accelerate the manifestations of your desires. If you work towards it, not against it. If you think towards it, not against it. Sometimes because we are human condition. Nowadays on TV, we see a lot of negative things happening all around the world that is actually conditioning us to think in a negative way and think in a way that nothing is possible, life is hard, everything is a challenge. But that's a thought pattern that we can think about that. Think that way, or change it around and see where is the opportunity. You see there's a sword right here. Swords actually indicate an idea. This can be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but I also see a lion here opening its mouth. Lion, the Leo energy, the strength. Another thing with the Leos are, this can indicate a leader. The sword indicates someone very just. They are actually, can be also working in the justice system. And in the beginning of the year, you're going to encounter this person. And I feel like there's actually a very light energy here. This indicates this person is actually helping you defend your own territory. Maybe they are already defending your territory. They're already defending what's yours, what's most important to you. But you have to participate in that defense as well. I don't feel like this is going to be happening one-sided. What happens there is there's actually, think of like pot with two handles. If one part is holding on one handle and the other party is not holding the other side, what happens is the water, the milk, whatever is inside it will spill eventually. Okay, so I feel like here you have to hold your own part here as well. This is in the beginning of the year. Like I said, the path will open. Again, there's a heart shape under it. This can be also leading you towards prosperity, wealth. I kind of see like a queen right here. I don't know if you have any connections with like a queen land. A queen land is Australia. I don't mean by that. I meant the countries with queen, which is England. They don't have the queen anymore, but yeah, that was actually my generation knows it as the queen's, country. So there are other, I think Norway has a king and queen as well. Monaco has that kind of royalty in there as well. It can be that kind of country that you're going to be heading off to. And it's leading to heart shape. Heart shape can be your heart's desire, or maybe a romantic endeavor you're going to find in there as an adventure. It sounds very good. It sounds beautiful to me. I wish this was my reading. So yeah, I see when you enter into that space, yes, you're going to actually gather your, pick up the sword. You see there's someone here kind of has like a line on their face, kind of reminds me of David Bowie with like the lightning bolt on their face makeup. So it is going to help you to actually take on this challenge and go into that with like a strong attitude. And but it's not going to be something like negative, any or something negative. And even like the benefits here, you enjoying yourself, yeah, like it is going to carry you from maybe even if you're in stress to a calmer environment. You might have to take a chance here. The thing is, what I have also, this kind of looks like a cup, like a singing bowl. This can be an environment that you're going to get the chance to relax, or maybe like a meditative environment. People are supportive of each other's energy. Another thing is cup indicates emotionally fulfilling new offer coming towards your life. There's going to be a new beginning. I see a dog above the cup smiling. Is a very good omen. It indicates that you're going to actually find that loyalty maybe you couldn't find in the other fields, in the other areas. This is mostly like emotionally satisfying, but because of the big size of it, it can also have the support, the financial support that you're looking for in it. So it can be paying itself. So emotionally fulfilling offer, this is a general reading. So I give examples time to time, and I see in the comments section that like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this, but this is a general reading. So you can reinterpret what I say. For example, I say what I want to do. For example, I want to go ahead and study more. So I give that as an example. Or like something that like travel, those kind of things from my story, my life, I give examples. A new relationship, maybe satisfying partnership, good friendships, establishing, finding someone who's maybe, if you have a good idea but you don't know how to execute the economic part of the things, advertisement part of things, maybe finding that kind of a partner to help you, support you, who's knowledgeable, who has experience, and who has accomplishments in the past. This can even finding that kind of energy that is compatible with you. If you're feeling alone and if you want company, sometimes we don't even want company, but if you want company, finding that perfect company for you. When I say company, it kind of sounds like a human being, but it can be a pet as well, like a dog or a cat or a bird. Sometimes some birds can actually speak. Maybe someone that like you want to have a little chatter with. That kind of an energy can be applied to you. that's like all of these things that I'm giving an example are from my life. So you can also reinterpret that into your own thing. When this comes forward, it's not going to just sizzle down. It is going to actually, like, first you're going to have the peace and calm, the environment, that loving environment you're going to find yourself in. And then the dragon's head right there appearing. Dragon's a very good omen. This can be your own fire, or can be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, a fire sign coming into your life, appearing right away. I see a Chihuahua right there wearing a hat. Chihuahua can be a character because they have a lot of personality, and hat indicates authority. So this can be someone who can actually get into an environment and get things done. Like they might have a little aggressive attitude, but this comes because of the possessiveness of their personality. And so this person can be, it's a good thing if this is your product, if it's your service that they're selling, possessing them, feeling attachment to it actually helps them advertise it, helps them talk about it even better. This can be, I want to say, maybe family member for some. I'm feeling maybe like mother-in-law energy, but again, this person is going to be on your side. If it doesn't have to be specifically mother-in-law, it can be even like a friend of a mother-in-law. If you're having like discussions or there's misunderstandings, this person is going to be someone who's going to stand up for you, defend your territory. Okay, it can be even like a boss that you're working with, but the fire is within you, so your good, inspirations, or your fire, your light will actually attract these people. I see a butterfly here, kind of looks like a letter K. Can be in the first name or the last name of someone, again showing up for you. A letter C, like Carrie, Kate, also visible. And I see a bow here. So around the 7th month mark, you might be receiving a gift from someone who's close to you. And this kind of looks like an archway. You're crossing an archway. There's a bridge here. Then there's the water is under the bridge going forward. So if this is something, I feel like maybe on your end that you had to do certain things in order to accomplish some things, and it seems like there's going to be water under the bridge. And if you're feeling hesitant about connecting with certain people, they're not going to be minding. They're going to be understanding and loving towards you. They're not going to be minding that you did what you had to do. I see a W here. This can be also a victory coming your way. Another thing, I see a little E. Wendy can be in the first name, A in the name of the people coming forward. This can be friendship forming. Also, the bridge, another thing that just indicates to me, just comes to me, like I'm thinking about, maybe you are actually walking on the bridge, because I see someone walking, then falling, then getting up again. Maybe you are on the process of learning something. Okay, maybe something that you keep trying, keep failing, is not actually a failure. It's your learning process, like the baby learning to walk. We don't tell a baby who falls when they're trying to walk, we don't tell them like, oh, silly, you cannot walk, sit down there. We don't tell them that. We encourage them. You're doing a great job. Keep going. So if you're on that kind of like level right now, this can be applied to anything in life, can be a relationship, can be a business, can be something, an endeavor that you picked up, you're learning. If you're feeling discouraged, this is basically telling me you are learning this and you got this. You're going to be really big. Like you are walking to flying. It is going to be like starting to walk and then fly. It is going to bring a lot of success. You're going to be really successful with this thing, okay? Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. I saw in your heart space, there was a little idea that has been covered by the emotions. The water is emotions. Your desire coming. Initially, the things are going to align fast, and then the process take a little bit longer. So you had this little idea covered by your emotions. Maybe there's something keeps coming to you, but you're feeling afraid it's not going to work. That's the emotions covering it. I feel like that's what it means. What you need to do initially is, I feel like a lot of thoughts and ideas also here. Your desire, yeah, it is going to be something long term. Like the writings here, you need to write them down first of all. The second of all, here I see like kind of looks like a hound. Then when I zoom in, kind of looks like a deer. Hound and deer, they are actually like not really aligned energies, but we can say it's the two sides of the coin. Okay, so you have to approach your idea in a very innocent, like childlike mind and believing that that can happen. And with the hound energy, you should be always in the lookout to catch the opportune moment. Okay, I feel like that's the energy overall. And the 7th month here, they're showing up, so that's time maybe you're going to actually catch the opportunity. I see your energy field is intact. I see a male character here holding a wand or maybe like a tool to cut the wood. This can be a character showing up in your life, a masculine character coming to chopping wood can explain that. They're probably someone who minds their own business. They are living in the moment. I don't mean by irresponsible, because chopping wood is also like focus on the moment's energy, but also planning for the future, because you chop wood for the winter. You do not do that just for fun. So like there's some guys actually doing that online. But anyways, so this can be someone actually like coming into your life, stable, structured, focused on the moment, but plans the future. They're standing in your heart space, can be like a relationship or maybe someone that you're going to work together with. Okay, I see another goat here. This is in the beginning of the year. Goat is the Capricorn energy. Goat, it has two meanings to me. One can be something that you're being obsessed about, thinking over, trying to find a solution, and maybe just occupying your mind rather than focusing on the things that you desire. This is causing you to think the things that you don't want to, can be the goat's energy. But also, goat can be because it's a focused energy, you can take it away from that you don't want and focus it to what you desire, because that's how the goats are. They are very specific with what they eat, and they are really stubborn animal. Like you cannot really scare them. There actually, I saw a video that the goats scared Flit, but you cannot scare them off of doing something. If they want to do something, they're really stubborn about it. So it's about changing your focus here. When you do, I see there's a person right there. A woman covered her head. This can be someone that maybe like religious, can show you, maybe lead you, because the goat's face is actually turning towards this person. Maybe they are already doing what you want to do, and they can guide you towards that direction. Okay, maybe spiritually, it doesn't have to be materialistically. Joyce, some women, I sometimes listen to her sermon. Joyce something, I forgot her name, kind of reminded me of her. Maybe her, if you know her name, comment down below, let me know. Let's get into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that so you can get clear answers regarding that subject. Let's shuffle a little more and see what's happening, what's coming, my beautiful Pisces way. Okay, your current situation, decision. This is Devil card. I talked about Devil here, the goat. This is the goat. The goat we have. I think it's the. In the original tarot, we can see like the goat in there, Baphomet, I think. So it's about, the devil is not about like the forces outside yourself. It's not about that. It's the forces within you. Okay, release yourself from that which holds you back. You need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So if that's the case within you, this is your current situation. There's a beautiful castle in the background that is owned by you, and you hold the doves, your birds, your ideas, your physical body in the trapment. So you're going to get the chance to do that. But another thing here, I feel that Archangel Jophiel also standing with you and will be helping you to release yourself from that. So you can ask for angelic help, and they will show up in, not in the sense of like physical body, but they will show up as the energy bodies for you. Let's see, we have here the opportunity lays within where you let go. Okay, peace is, this is the Death card, actually. Release the past, there's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. The peace here can symbolize two things. The first thing is maybe the past is actually holding you back. You're making, I don't want to say making excuses, but can be making excuses as well. Maybe you keep thinking, I cannot change the situation because this and this and this happened to me in the past. Or maybe you had a beautiful past and you keep thinking the past was beautiful. Old times are amazing. These times are really bad. I don't know what to do, how to get out of it. The opportunity lies when you let it go and seize the moment, basically. I said like a million times, I think there's someone lives in the moment as well. As soon as you do, this is the risky part. There's going to be, as soon as you released what's holding you back, there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of activity happening, a lot of positive opportunities starts coming into your life. This is 8 of Wands. Sudden and immediate results, important communication lines are going to be opening. But the risky part is you maybe trying to do everything at once, splitting up your energy in 5 different ways or 8 different ways, like the 8 of Wands here. That can be the risky part for you. We have here 9 of Michaels. This is actually this is a suggestion coming forward, but I feel like because this is a negative card, let's look at the under it to see the shadow side, what you can do. And we have 9 of Ariels also coming forward too. So what's happening is if you're feeling at the end of the day, when you start taking action, when the opportunities start coming left and right, if you're feeling worried and you're having hard time to focus your thoughts, release the feeling of regret, guilt, or worry is suggestion coming forward initially. Because on the shadow side of it, when you start releasing and trusting the process, everything is actually working out for you. The strength is going to come. You're going to receive the help that is necessary, strength and grace through kindness. You're going to feel that. Self-confidence and forgiveness will also come forth. And 9 of Ariels just wanted to come. This is a 9 of Pentacles. If this is a material situation, material satisfaction is going to actually come forward. We have a beautiful butterfly, not a butterfly, a rainbow. I think I saw this when I said butterfly. There are changes happening and you're going to have the chance to enjoy all those beautiful changes. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So that's the shadow side of the fear. When you let go of the grief, the fear, anger, whatever is holding you back, anxiety, you're going to be able to get the strength that you're looking for. And also 9 of Ariels is your wish fulfillment, material satisfaction coming your way, enjoying that satisfaction, that materials that you created. We have Page of Swords with decision here. Page of Swords is actually very decisive energy. This can be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, someone who already mastered decision making, curious, witty, chatty. This can be someone actually opening up communication lines for you and bringing you information that you are needing, you're wanting at that moment. We have bird flying. Yes, exactly. There you go. Birds is actually going to bring you information, the news that you need at this moment. The peace comes with a star, wish fulfillment. So whatever that you desire, whatever that you wish to manifest, it is going to show up. The key successful outcome to your problems, the pathway will open. If something is ending with the peace card, if something is not really resonating anymore, it's time to let it go because something much better will bring you success, satisfaction, enjoyment coming your way. We have Knight of Pentacles energy. This is actually structure and stability. And we have the 8 of Gabriels. Let's see the clarification card here. Dogs. Getting together with friends. This is the risky part. So I feel like here, maybe like great deal of activity can cause you to have confusion and what to do. In that moment, what you can do is ground yourself. Being practical, reliable. Knight of Pentacles came towards Virgo, Capricorn, getting an advice from or support from that kind of like a slow and steady, stable personality can be helpful. On top of that, you can embody the energy as well. It doesn't have to be your sign. This can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. And commitment, being patient and conservative is going to be the key here. And we have getting together with friends. If you're having hard time to channel and ground your energy, you can even find people who have already accomplished that. They know how to execute that. They know how to reach to that point. And you can come together with them and ground your energy. We have the 3 of Swords here. I feel like with the 9 of Michaels again, if you had the heartbreak and Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, that is going to be healing. If you had anger, anxiety, pain, grief, that all is going to go away. Okay. Here, like I said, strength is necessary, that you need to keep yourself together. And strength can also be these things are happening for a reason, because now this is the learning stage, like the baby falling down and picking themselves back up. You have already experienced that, and it is coming to an end. Three of Swords actually also indicate healing from the pain. So maybe you felt pain, you blamed yourself about what has happened in the past, but I feel like now it's time for you to heal that. You're healing, and when you start healing, you're actually going to, first of all, there are blessings all around you. You're going to start seeing them, and what's going to happen is when you start recognizing more of it, the more of it is going to start to come into your life. Wheel of Fortune is very good luck. Nine of Aries is material satisfaction, fate, positive changes and cycles, indicating that cycle of heartbreak is ending. A new beginning is also coming. August is your timeline. Can be the time that we have 8, 10, 11. It's going that way. So that can be the time those things are actually going to set in motion. Maybe you're going to see massive results. Let's get to your oracle cards. This is a heart path oracle. This has a lot of symbols on there, so we're going to look to see and interpret them right away. You have elephants. Elephants symbolize material satisfaction, long-term stability, financial security. Ladybug appears when something that you desire, something that you love, is coming into your life. This can be actually appearing in your life as well. Wherever that you're living, if you start seeing ladybugs, it means that you're actually you're manifesting your heart's desire. It's the pack is on the way, basically. And we have here a beautiful dove that's basically bringing some peace of mind, enlightenment, as well as that peace that you want to manifest in your life. Elephants indicates long-term stability, financial security, structure in the family, and efforts paying very well. Chameleons here is basically change, like adapting to the situation. Like I said, maybe you were having a hard time so far to adapt, but now it's time to actually partner up with the right people and find your pathway where you are. Butterflies, again, we have all doubles here, so you're not going to be doing anything alone. You're going to have partners, you're going to have friends and support, and there's going to be a metamorphosis happening, but it's not going to feel like a massive change because of the partners and the support that you have in your life. Let's see an astrology card for you. We're going to see, are you going to get a planet, a house, or a zodiac? Let me cut the deck. You got the zodiac sign. Let's see. This can be someone coming into your life. Okay, we have Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, loving. It may concern family or a mother or a child. This is the Cancer. Can be someone in your family that you're going to actually improve your relationship. And if there was like a mother and child relationship, it can actually go for the better. But also we have all these beautiful stars here. This can be starting anew. Okay, something that maybe you pursued for a long time and now you have the experience, but the results weren't actually desirable. You're starting this cycle anew. This can be like relationships, this can be financial structure that you're going to be setting up for yourself for this year, or business. If you had a business, maybe you calculated to achieve certain type of success, but it didn't occur. But now you all have all the experience in your tool belt, that you can pick it up and use. Okay, and mother and child can be like something also, maybe an idea for you. You can choose a way to be more compassionate towards yourself, because what we do is we all have our inner child and we treat ourselves, we speak to ourselves so negatively time to time. And think of yourself as your younger child self. Close your eyes and imagine how would you treat that child, and speak to yourself like you would speak to that child as well. Okay, it's very important to nurture our inner child. Your final card, crack open, rock bottom, surrender to life, the alchemy of life. Definite changes coming your way, and this can be breaking you at some point. Break doesn't mean that you're crumbling down. I feel like this is also like showing you a different aspect of yourself. This is all the blessings, this is all the good things coming your way. So it seems like here, when this thing happens, you're going to discover another part of you. Maybe like there's some people actually starts painting after like 30, 40 years old, and they become very successful painters. Vera Wang, she's actually ice skater, artistic ice skater, and she started designing her first wedding dress when she was 40 years old. So it can be something like that also. Consider this kind of like advancements. This is an advancement in your life, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.